All right, you guys, let's get started with your reading. If you've been feeling a shift in the energy, or you feel like something is like changing, there's change in the air, then this is definitely your reading. If you haven't been feeling that, I'm not trying to put that in your vibe. Just trust your intuition if this is your message or not. We're gonna get started with Gemini, but I'm just gonna cut each deck. I already shuffled up and I cleared the space for us. And we're just gonna cut the deck here. We're gonna use the Angels of Atlantis, the Lythra Tarot, and then if we need to clarify, we will use the Guardian Angel Messages Tarot. And so we'll just pull a couple cards for each zodiac sign. We'll start with Gemini. How you doing, Gemini? You start out with Archangel Uriel with friendship. Perfect. So I feel like there's a conversation. Yeah, I feel like you're getting the energy that a conversation needs to be had. And I feel like you know that they feel it too. This could be a romantic relationship or just a friendship. There's some type of energy. It's kind of feeling weird, like, and I feel like you both feel it, but you just haven't said anything so far. We have the 10 of Wands, responsibility. You may feel burdened by responsibilities, but this effort will lead to success. Prioritize your tasks and seek support if needed. Remember, carrying too much alone can hinder progress. Let go of what no longer serves you. So this could be about either you need assistance and you feel like you want to ask a friend for help. This could even be a coworker, a family member. This could be about money, like wanting to ask someone for help, or this could be about you wanting to offer somebody help. You see their struggle that they're going through. I also get that you may be struggling, and it's almost like you obviously don't want to have to ask for help, and you may be feeling a little frustrated that it might not just be one friend. You might be feeling like, why is nobody offering me help? Wouldn't that be the kind thing to do, knowing that I'm already going through the struggle? That's what I'm getting here. Let's clarify. We have the 4 of Earth. And it says frugalness, extravagance, and control. Yeah, it definitely has something to do with money. It almost, yeah, it could be that you are struggling with money, or you may be appearing this way to friends or your social group, or you may be saving for something, and you know that someone else is struggling, but you're saving for something and you don't want to appear that you're being, like controlling with money or something to this effect. I feel like just have the conversation that, that maybe you're willing to help but not take on like a whole burden. Or maybe it's something about gathering friends to all pitch in to help another friend. It could be something like that. It's like, I also feel like I also feel like this has to do with not like needing to understand that you may think that people have available money, but you never really know what other people are going through. They may have family members, their partner may not be contributing like you think they are. You just never really know. And also introducing financial things between friends can be not so good, or they may have experiences with previous friendships where it didn't turn out well. So it can be something that they have have had bad experiences with, and they don't want to introduce that to the friendship. So it could be that they don't want to ask you for help, or maybe they don't want to offer you help for reasons like this. You just never know what people are going through. Again, this could be just needing to address that in a sense, you know, that they just don't really want to introduce finances to a friendship. But that could be the reason why this kind of strange energy has leaked into this friendship. And like I said, it could be family, it could be coworkers, friend, you know, a friend group, or one-on-one friendship, even a kind of like a new relationship. Finances do tend to be like in a romantic relationship, marriage. Finances do tend to be something where conflict definitely can be introduced or cause the downfall of marriages. So I feel like, let's just get one more card. Let's see here. We have the Queen of Fire, intelligent, exuberant, determined. I feel like with the Queen of Fire coming out, if it is in a one-on-one relationship, I feel like this is saying like, this is something that you could really figure out how to manifest on your own, if that's the case. Or it could be something that can be handled energetically, is what I'm getting. That's what I have for you, Gemini. All right. Next up is Cancer. How's it going, Cancer? We have Archangel Michael with patience. Whenever I see this, I feel like there is something that you've really been trying to figure out the answer to. With that, it's like there's mysteries. There's something that you've been trying to find out the truth, or you've been either praying about, or you could have been even like getting readings or doing your own readings, trying to find the truth of a situation, or trying to get an understanding about something. And it's like, have patience, the answer will be revealed. We have the Ace of Pentacles, opportunity. A new door is opening, offering abundance and stability. This is a time to plant seeds for long-term growth. Embrace this opportunity with focus and intention, as it has the potential to bring material and spiritual rewards. So this could be about like praying for more money, the answer to a health issue. This could just be about really wanting an opportunity, a promotion. There is something that you have been wanting, and I feel like there is more than one opportunity coming before you. One may have already been offered to you, and with this patience card coming out, I feel like it's kind of like hold off, because there may be another opportunity that you may be able to evaluate whether or like have a choice between more than one. Let's get another card here. We have the Five of Water, disappointment, regret, and forgiveness. So there is something that I feel like they're saying not all is lost, because there's an opportunity that will become available to you. So you feel like maybe something, you maybe have been looking for answers because you feel like all is lost in a situation. Could have been like losing your job. Maybe there was some type of something where an accident, you know, like a mistake happened, and you feel very you feel very apologetic. You've been trying to figure out what are you going to do, and an opportunity will be presented to you. Let's get another card here. Yeah, the Eight of Earth. I feel like you will get another opportunity. Yeah, I feel like your work is gonna like what do they say? Like your reputation precedes you. So even though there may have been something that kind of messed up your record or made you feel like a failure in some sense, it's like your record stands for itself, and you will get an opportunity, maybe more than one, that you will be able to select from. But I do see that you will like pay attention to the details. It's not just because one may be more money. I think you'll be able to figure out which one is the right one for you based on more than just the dollars. That's what I'm getting here. Yeah, so it's also, I'm getting like you don't necessarily see around the bend. So you may not realize that there is more than one choice that you will have. It may not be about a job at all. It may be just money that you weren't expecting, you know, like being handed to you. That's what I have for you, Cancer. Next up is Leo. Leo. And we have Archangel Gabriel with inspiration. Yeah, this is like energy, like you feel it. It's coming like, this is something like really big. This is something that is definitely contributing to the vibration, the collective. This could be, you know, something where you're being seen by many. Center stage, I'm getting. Something where you're inspiring others. This could be you seeing something where you are inspired. It's a domino effect I'm getting, sending ripples out. We have resilience. This is the Nine of Wands. Challenges may have left you feeling weary, but your strength is unwavering. This is the final push before reaching your goal. Stay determined and trust in your ability to overcome. Victory is closer than you think. So I feel like there is something that you have been very determined. This is the Wounded Warrior. So I feel like you may have been questioning whether you should stick with something, and you may not realize that you're like almost there. So it's not necessarily something where it's a particular goal that you've been taking step 1, 2, 3. I don't think it's something like that. Could be, but I feel like it's like you've been trying and trying and trying, and you have contemplated giving up. So I feel like you're getting this, this energy feels like you just don't know if you have it in you to keep going, and you are being asked to keep going because you're almost there. What do we have here? The World. Wow. I mean, that's just telling you like there's the synchronicity, the World here, and you get the World. So I feel like they are really trying to show you that you're so close. And it says accomplishment, celebration, and completion. You are so close. You're almost there to completion. And you may be very, very aware of what this is about. It could be more than one thing, like being able to just bring together something, or finally complete, or close out something, complete this chapter, this cycle. It could be, you know, a cycle that you've had to keep repeating some type of lesson. And so that's why I'm saying you might not be aware of what it is, but suddenly it's like it's all going to make sense. And it's going to be something that you may be able to give testimony to later, you know, like your personal testimony, and share your experience with others. That's what I'm getting here. I'm going to get one more here. And we have the Three of Earth. Yeah, talent, recognition, collaboration. So yeah, I feel like this is gonna like give you that experience of like telling people like, you know, just don't give up. It's like I'm picturing you having this spotlight and being able to say like, you know, I almost gave up, but you know, that last push is what, you know, made it all worth it or something, you know, like having that story to tell others. That's what I'm getting here. That's what I have for you, Leo. And next we have Virgo. Metatron with miracles. Do you believe in miracles, Virgo? I feel like you have to be open to believing in miracles, right? In order to, look at that with the baby at the bottom here. It's so precious. So I feel like it's almost like you have to believe in these possibilities that miracles exist in order to be open to receive it. That's what I'm getting here. What do we have here? And this is the Emperor, I believe. Yeah, you are called to take control and build a strong foundation for your future. Stability and structure are essential now. Lead with wisdom and integrity, but remember that true authority comes from balance, not rigidity. Trust your power to create lasting success. I'm just getting like, I don't know what I'm getting here, like father and son here, or like father, son, like the Holy Trinity for some reason. Wow. Wow, the dreamer. So you have like miracles and dreams and, you know, like the Emperor here. So beginning, believing, protected. Do you believe in miracles, and do you believe in something, a dream that's worth protecting, worth achieving, worth, you know, worth going after? Like dreaming that big is what I'm getting. And then it's talking about wisdom. So it's like, yeah, it's like all the stages. What else do we have here? It's like something that's worth taking the risk, worth having faith in, worth taking the leap of faith. And we have Six of Water. So there's something here about like children, father. I'm just getting like there's something about the dynamic of the growth, like of being the tiny miracle all the way up to the wisdom of the grandfather even. I don't know what this is about. But there is something definitely about dreaming, of fulfilling a lifelong dream, of memories of the past, going all the way, like, what did you dream of being when you were a child? And do you still hold on to that dream? Did you file it away and say that's not practical? That, you know, that's not possible? Do you believe in the miracle of are these things possible? Because it's trying to come in for you, but you have to believe that it's possible. And I feel like you also need to realize that you've acquired the wisdom, the skills, the talents now, that does it even have to be a miracle to make it happen? But yes, at the same time, because that's that feeling that goes along with accomplishing it, you know, that fulfillment of a dream, right? Nostalgia, childhood, memories, believing, protected, we have with the Emperor there. So it's like all the polarities of this dream from the conception of it or the conceiving of a dream all the way to the realization. That's what's coming through here. That's what I have, Virgo. right, Libra. We have Zafkiel with surrender. What is this surrender about? Holy Spirit, what's this surrender about? Surrender to divine timing, surrender to destiny, surrender to, surrender to the wheel of fate. It says life cycles are turning, bringing change and new opportunities. Embrace the flow and trust that every shift aligns with your growth. What feels uncertain now is guiding you toward a path of expansion. Stay open to the unfolding of fate. So I feel like it's like surrender, don't resist, allow, you know, this Zafkiel, allow God, allow the good karma to come forth, allow divine timing to, you know, bring forth what is your destiny. And it's like she's there kind of just saying like, all right, what's next? You know, what's next? What's coming? I'm not going to resist. I'm not going to push for anything, because at this point, you know, that hasn't really worked, does it? You know, do you work your ass off and actually get what you wanted? In some cases, yeah, but does it bring you the fulfillment that you really thought it would? I don't know. I mean, that is a question only you can answer. We have Page of Fire, creative, enthusiastic, motivated. Yeah, I know. I feel like you are motivated, but it's like, you know, there is this like need to understand that, you know, you have the energy, you are growing, but also needing to be open to what is available to you. What does the universe have in store for you? Not just, you know, what you're trying to push for, what you're trying to go after. There are things available to you that maybe you don't even know. You know, what does God have in store for you? Not just what you want, right? And that could be that energy. You feel this change. You feel an energy that you don't quite recognize, right? There's something that's aligning to you, not just what you're trying to align to. That's what I'm getting here. That's what's coming through for you, Libra. So get enthusiastic. Be like open to the unknown. What is next, you know? And this is about a little bit about surrendering and being like not taking things quite so seriously, right? And kind of getting back to that stage of like wonder, right? Not being so holding so tight to what you want, how you want things to go. And that's when you're really aligning with the universe rather than aligning with your idea or what society or what they want you to do with your life. That's what I have for you, Libra. All right, Scorpio. All right, Jophiel, Archangel Jophiel with meditation. Yeah, I feel like there's something that has been trying to come through. There's this energy is different that you're encountering, this feeling you have. I don't feel like it feels like bad energy and not necessarily good. It's something like an unknown, almost like stranger. It's strange because it's not, you don't recognize it maybe. And meditation is going to bring forth some answers for you is what I feel like. And we have renewal. So this is a judgment card. A profound awakening is unfolding. This is a chance to shed old layers and step into your highest purpose. Embrace this moment of clarity and let it guide you to a life of deeper meaning and alignment. And so I feel like this meditation, or maybe it's just a moment of stillness, might bring up some memories and that energy, that strange energy, or kind of an energy that you haven't experienced before, is going to be seeing kind of memories from a different perspective, so that you can get a different understanding of why things went a certain way, or maybe not so much why they went that way, but something you have learned about your past. So that could bring about like certain lessons, or a different healing, or a different awakening, a different truth about yourself, almost learning more about yourself because of how you handled certain events in your life. So not necessarily, even if it was something tragic, it's just how you coped with it, how you responded to the situation, has affected you now. And so looking back on that, it's like your experience, the wisdom that you gained, also sheds light on, there's something there about an old situation. Looking at it through different eyes now makes you understand something more about yourself. So let's see what else here. We have the 9 of Earth, contentment, luxury, and independence. Yeah, I'm getting that. I mean, I think that you have taken a lot of, like, something about the independence. I feel like you're very, that's something you hold very dear to. Like, you're very, you are very independent, and you hold tight to that. And I think you're going to see that it's not necessarily, that's not a healed part of yourself, actually. And this is not to call you out, but you shouldn't have had to be independent at such an early age. That's not for all of you. It's just something that I'm seeing, is that yeah, there's something about, I don't know, I feel like there is something about needing to allow some support, allow yourself a little bit of being able to lean on people a little bit. That's going to allow you to have deeper connections with others, knowing that sometimes it's okay to lean on others. That's going to allow you to have deeper and more intense connections, whether it is, you know, friends, romantic partners. It's just going to allow you to have deeper trust with your friends, with your romantic partners. And it's also, I feel like it's even in your own, if you become or already are a parent, that's going to also help you to help you with being a better parent, so that you can teach your children true independence. Yeah, because I feel like you, not for all of you, but some of you may have been forced to be independent too early, in a way. Yeah, sorry about that. That could have been a trigger warning. Sorry. Alrighty, what do we have next? Sagittarius. And we have Uriel with trust. I don't know, with this snowy mountain, I'm just getting like, I'm getting Hermit energy. Trust. With Hermit energy. Oh yeah, because like the Hermit is like standing at the top of a mountain. Okay. And we have the Page of Wands. Exploration. A spark of curiosity is urging you to explore new ideas and directions. This is a time of discovery and learning. Trust your enthusiasm and embrace the adventure of growth. Every step forward holds the promise of exciting possibilities. Exploration. Yeah, I feel like there's something about self-exploration. Learning to trust yourself. I'm not sure why I'm associating that completely, but what else do we have here? King of Water. Compassionate, understanding, and trustworthy. So maybe that's just how this is connecting here. Trusting your emotions. So I feel like you may be going through some type of like expansion in your intuition, some type of emotional mastery. This could be, you know, not necessarily dark night of the soul, but you may be doing some type of, I mean, it could even be like journaling or something where you're doing, like it's on purpose. It's not like an event or something that kind of, where you're forced to do some type of healing in your emotional. It's like, it might be some type of self-help book or program. I just see you feeling like led to do this like self-exploration to learn how to trust your, or learn to understand how your emotions speak to you. This might be speak to you or like tell you things about your health, or that's what I'm getting here. Let's get one more card. I'm not quite sure what this is saying. The Seven of Air, Seven of Swords, awareness, caution, and consequences. Okay, this is throwing me way off. Maybe I shouldn't have took that card. I don't know what this is saying. Because we have trust and we have exploration and the King of Water. What is this trying to tell me here? Clarity. I feel like you want to take a chance on somebody, or you want to, maybe you want to take a, I don't know, I really was getting this Hermit thing, but I feel like for some of you, this is about wanting to take a chance on somebody. You have the intuition to take a chance on somebody, even though there are things that seem shady about them. And I feel like you will get this clarity. It says a new perspective is cutting through confusion. This is a time for truth and mental clarity. Embrace this fresh insight to make decisive actions. With focus and determination, you can overcome challenges and align with your higher purpose. But I'm just getting like, it is a trustworthy person. But there's something presenting here that maybe others think you shouldn't trust about a person, or maybe you are presenting as not trustworthy, or you are self-sabotaging and you need to take a hermit's journey. There may just be, these cards are just not telling the story here. But clearly, this person is trustworthy. They are understanding. They understand you, as opposed to someone else that when you're not looking, they are taking from you. They want something from you, whoever this is. So this is saying to trust how you feel, your intuition. If you're having to choose between people, if you're not having to choose between people, this is also, so it might be two groups of you. Take the Hermit's journey to learn to trust yourself. Sorry about that. Maybe there's just too many different people here. All right, next up is Capricorn. And we have Archangel Haniel with courage. Look at all that red. Root chakra. All right, we have the Hierophant with wisdom. It says, seek guidance through tradition, teachings, or mentors who inspire you. The answers you need are grounded in tried and true wisdom. By honoring these principles, you'll find clarity and direction. Trust in the power of knowledge to light your way forward. So I do feel like you may have been, there may have been prayers, or you may have been trying to manifest some type of foundation. This could be just like something about where to live, or this could be about like you don't want to take a risk on moving somewhere or moving to a new house, a new location. Something about wanting to, like praying for something very stable is what I'm getting here. But they are asking you to have courage, seek advice here from someone wise, or, let's see what this is. King of Earth. Yeah. So I feel like there is somebody that this is you, or this is about trusting your wisdom, the King of Earth, or this could be Taurus energy. It says prosperous, generous, and successful. So I feel like, sometimes King of Earth, this could be you, is you are used to doing things the same way, and it works for you. And I think that you may just need to get confirmation with somebody that you know and trust. And, if you are having to maybe do things a different way, or having to maybe go out of your comfort zone, maybe you have to work in a different type of industry, or you're having to get a different job, maybe going to somebody that you trust, getting a referral, something of this nature. You do have a good reputation, a good work ethic. So I feel like this is kind of a no-brainer. You have plenty of people that can vouch for you. So that's what I feel like is, having courage and confidence in yourself, that you have that good work ethic, that reputation. It's like now you realize why that has been so important for you up to this point. That's what I'm getting there. And I feel like also don't, if somebody is offering you assistance or offering you an opportunity, it is like, don't let pride get in the way. Accept the opportunity, because this is something that you've been generous with others also. So this is like paying it forward. It is also a blessing for somebody else to be able to offer you that opportunity. That's what I'm getting, Capricorn. All right, we have Aquarius with Archangel Raphael and Earth Force. This is the center of this energetic shift. So So I feel like you're right at the heart of it, and it's almost like the tornado where you see the spiral starting to happen. That's what I'm getting. And there is like a crop circle there, if you can see it. So it's almost like you felt it coming, but you actually saw it start, the ripple start, if that makes sense. You saw it coming. And I mean, with this green here, it could be something like in the heart chakra, but it doesn't have to be. I just feel like you saw it, and it's like that helps you recognize that it's something that starts in, it could be something that's affecting the health, because Raphael is about like the heart chakra and actually anything health and medical, not always, but let's see what we have here. Yeah, the Five of Pentacles, struggle. So it says challenges may leave you feeling isolated or unsupported. Help is closer than you think. Reach out for support. This moment will pass, bringing valuable lessons and strength. And I feel like this is coming through because it's like, I almost feel like because you're feeling this more intense, but you also saw it coming, felt it coming, almost like saw how it was spreading among your community and friends. It's like you can see it. Maybe you have that gift of being able to see auras, and you could almost see it spreading. So it's like you're able to, like, you're not afraid to say to other people, like, I'm struggling, but we all are, so you're not alone. Whereas people may be thinking they're the only one that's struggling. You're not afraid to say to the next person that we're all struggling, like we need to stick together, we need to band together, share resources, whatever the case is. If this is, you know, like a financial struggle, which I mean a lot of people are, but that's the whole point, is that we're stronger together than we are trying to manage these things single-handedly. That's what I'm getting here. We have the Empress. Yeah, so I mean the Empress is all about nurturing and support and creation, abundance, action. Like, yeah, I feel like she is the one that kind of draws people together, and almost the energy of abundance and manifestation. So it's like bringing people together and creating that energy of support, of abundance. It's like that green energy, that earth force, right? It's like, doesn't matter what these corporations or whoever says, oh, things are trending this way. It doesn't matter. The energy between humanity, between the trees, the birds, and everything, like our energy says we're abundant, and we're going to create the ways that we are in flow with earth. Like, we're going to create our own abundance. It doesn't have to come from the bank, right? That's what I'm getting here. Yeah, so it's like we're creating our own fertility, our own fertile land. We're creating that energetic abundance. And that is, you know, the biggest part is getting on that vibration. That's what's going to create the abundance, if that makes sense. That's what I have for you, Aquarius. And we have Pisces. All right, we have Uriel with abundance. Yeah. So Aquarius is going to pull Pisces in, and many others, right? So it does look like the tree of life. So it's like spreading the word, or whatever, like bringing in that life force, that abundance. And it's not just, you know, money or actual like, it's health, it's relationships, it's love, it's like spreading it and making it multiply is what I'm getting here. And we have patience. This is the Seven of Pentacles. Your efforts are taking root, but results may take time. Reflect on your progress and make adjustments if needed. Stay patient. This period of waiting will lead to growth and reward. So it's also about respecting that natural process of abundance and prosperity. It's not about forcing. It's about that energetic flow of trusting the universe, trusting God with the natural processes, right? Like you don't keep digging up the roots to see if the seed sprouted. You trust, you have faith. You are patient, but also having faith. You believe in the process. You believe in God's, in the miracle and beauty of the way that nature works. That's what I'm getting here. And we have, this is your card, Pisces, awakening with the Hanged Man. So pause, perspective, selflessness. So also with that abundance is, that multiplication principle here. It's like, it's about that, that abundant attitude, that generosity, like spreading the wealth, right? And being open to that, not looking at time, right? It says patience here, letting go of that concept of time, like it's not real. Bringing it back, surrendering that, right? That's what I'm getting here. Seeing it from the higher perspective, seeing it from the perspective, the divine perspective. That's what I'm getting here. Pause. Yeah. Like, I don't know, I'm saying like, also like seeing things from the perspective of like a higher purpose is what I'm getting here. That's what I have for you, Pisces. Aries. What do we have for Aries? We have Haniel with hope. That's beautiful. I don't know why I'm just getting like wedding season or something. I don't know why that's coming through. But there is this need to foster hope, but let's see what this is about. Oh yeah. This is what the shadow is like, trying to steal your hope. I'm not talking about your own personal shadow, but that is what this devil energy is trying to chain you to take away your hope. It says you may feel bound by fears or unhealthy attachments. Recognize these patterns and take steps to free yourself. True empowerment comes from choosing liberation over limitation. Trust in your ability to reclaim your power. And that's, I've heard it say that, like the devil doesn't even have to win. He just has to cause doubt. And this is where hope comes in, right? It's not about, it's just about the hope that there's possibility, right? That's all you want to, is just to have hope, to hold on to hope. What is this about? And we have the Hierophant with the wise counselor, belonging, learning, traditions. And that's maintaining that connection and that belief with God, with angels, with your, with your traditions, with your, the way that you connect to God, with your own whatever rituals that you do, with your commitments, the things that make you feel connected to spirit, your beliefs, your belief systems. That's what I have for you, Aries. That's how you conquer the devil, is your own beliefs. Okay. Last one up is Taurus. And we have Zafkiel with romance. There's two flames here and starlight in the middle. So it's about romance. What is this about? Wow, strength. So it says, true strength is found in patience, compassion, and inner peace. You have the power to face challenges with calm resilience. Let kindness and understanding guide you. By mastering your emotions, you align with the gentle yet unshakable power within you. So I feel like this, I mean, if this, it's about romance, that's what it's saying here. I feel like for some of you, if this is about romance, this is saying that that there's something about this that is new for the both of you, where you're not sure if this is codependency or if you really do feel like this divine strength, like almost like you guys are stronger together. Almost like you really feel like a power up when you're together. There is like an energy. Yeah, like a power up. And I don't know. I mean, if it feels good and it doesn't feel like weird or wrong, then I mean, go with it. If you don't feel drained when you part, then I think it's a good thing. If this is just with this romance, something that is telling you that you are strong enough to open yourself to dating again, that could be also possible for some of you. We have this Four of Air, meditation, recuperation, contemplation. Yeah, I was getting that for some of you. You haven't been dating, and I feel like, yeah, you've done the healing. I don't know that anybody is ever fully healed from anything. Like, that is part of our soul journey, I think, is a lot of it is healing. You are strong. Believe in yourself. And some of you are going through a time of rest, recuperation, healing, needing a time out to heal. Maybe a vacation, maybe a separation. So, like, to regain your strength, it's going to be different for each of you. And I feel like that is, you know, where there is this energy changing, either because needing the rest or because you have healed. That's what I got for you, Taurus. All right, then I'm going to do a collective, a real quick collective. Pull a few of these and clarify. All right, Holy Spirit, what advice do you have, or what final message do you have for the collective? Thank you so much. Let's take this one. And we have Jophiel with forgiveness. What else? Okay, we have Haniel with integrity. And one more. And we have Raziel with faith. Wow. We doing church today. That's what it feels like, huh? This is beautiful. And let's clarify. Actually, let's read the book real quick. They're short little ones. What does Jophiel have to say about forgiveness? When you draw this card, Jophiel asks you to release the negative feelings of the past, to let go of the substance of the pain that stops you from living a life of unlimited joy and love. Forgiveness doesn't mean you accept inappropriate behavior towards yourself. It means that you no longer are prepared to carry the pain of reaction within you. When we hold unforgiveness in our hearts, we may be stabbed by bitterness. Let Jophiel take this burden from you. All right, exactly. This is more about your own peace within, right? Haniel, with integrity. There is a need for you to take a look at the essential parts of your life and the notion of integration. The force of integrity within Haniel turns untruthful challenges into opportunities for truthful acceleration, just as the eternal compasses of life teach that truth brings us to integration and centeredness in life. The ancient scales will always weigh your heart for truth. Please say a prayer to Haniel, who will help to clarify any illusion and move you to what is absolutely pure within your soul. Okay. And then Raziel with faith. All right. I hate this glare. Faith wishes to be present at this time of your life, and Raziel similarly desires to help you. Make a sacred call to this archangel as you make your leap of faith when courage is needed to flee from all that is familiar. As you embark on your new adventure, the subtle vapors of the universal mysteries will support you. Ask yourself, what is it that needs releasing from my life? If you hang on to a thought, feeling, or situation that needs releasing, it will only worsen. Let go and let God in. Chant the sacred syllable Om to bring in the divine. So there's definitely something about like a leap of faith. Operating in truth even with yourself, and forgiveness for your own peace. So let's just get, I'm going to do one card from the Lythra and one card from the Guardian Angels. So we have Hope, which is the Star card. Generosity. These are, and it's like scales here. These are all like so, wow, like so inspiring. So there's energy. There's so much encouragement from this reading, and inspiration. It's almost like Hallmark, and I'm shocked because the energy that I have been feeling is not negative, but it's like a kind of like get prepared type thing. So underneath forgiveness, we got the Star card, which is hope. It says healing and renewal are flowing into your life. Trust in your dreams and let inspiration guide you. The universe supports your journey. Stay aligned with hope and faith as you create a brighter future. Okay. And then on integrity with the scales here, we got more scales here, and it says generosity, a balance of giving and receiving is key. Share your resources generously, knowing they will return in abundance. Acts of kindness create harmony and strengthen connections. And then on this faith, which we had faith over here, we have inspiration. A new spark of creativity ignites within you. This is the moment to take action on your ideas and passions. The potential for growth is immense. Trust your instincts and begin your efforts. Now can lead to significant opportunities. And let's go ahead and close out with one each of these Guardian Angels tarot here. And by the way, Please check out my other channel. I did do an all signs reading yesterday for June 9th. It is said to be the luckiest day this year, so you might want to check out the all signs video for that. On my other channel, I will link it. Actually, I think I'm doing it as a collaboration for this video, so check it out. Okay, we have the Knight of Air, intellectual and determined and motivated. Absolutely. And then we have for the generosity, we have the Seven of Water, choices, overanalyzing, and procrastination. And then we have for this Ace of Wands, we have the Four of Water, distraction, self-absorption, and discontentment. So yeah, I feel like you're being inspired to get out of this discontentment and self-absorption with this generosity. This is like to help pull you out of this procrastination. And the Knight of Air, which is the Knight of Swords, it says motivated. I feel like, yeah, you're this hope and this forgiveness you may be seeking, like an apology or seeking revenge even, but it's like pulling you back into what you're hoping to accomplish, and it's like giving yourself peace through forgiveness. That's what I'm getting. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Air, which is relief, hope, and moving on. And I feel like this is the big energy shift where you can find that sense of calmness and be able to really get that clarity, because there is a lot of chaos in the world, and I feel like people are reactive and not able to really get clarity and think clearly and make good decisions because they're reactive or making decisions within chaos, and that's really difficult. So we did get cards that said, you know, pause and finding clarity. So it's like seeking that clarity, taking, you know, instead of fight or flight, taking that time to pause and meditate and so forth to find clear answers. So I think that's where we're at. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Please, please, please subscribe. And remember, the universe has your back, and so do I. Take care.